Okay, what are some good LED lights to buy for a £50 budget? Today I'm going to show you exactly what you should look out for and if it's worth buying or not. Lighting's always better than buying a fancy camera. So let's have a quick look at Amazon today and I'll show you some tips to buy a good LED light for a budget of £50 in the UK. Where I'm sitting right now is basically 6 feet, 6 by 6. But in the video, you can't tell. It probably looks massive, but it's not massive. It's quite small. But the reason I've made it work for me is on the corner of my desks, you can get arms that clamp onto your desk and they do that. And then that means you can put your light onto that, which then you can have on both ends of the table. So in theory, when I'm walking about, I'm not knocking any tripods or anything because everything's off the ground. So I'll show you that as well. We'll try and keep it in that budget. So we're going to do a quick search for LED video lights. Let's see what comes up. I'm hoping you can see this. Okay. Okay, that one, no. Oh, 1 minute. That's out of budget. No. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh wow, they've gone up in price, haven't they? You know what's happened? I would be able to get 2 LED video lights for probably £40. But right now, because everybody's at home and they're making content, what Amazon does is it hikes the prices up, doesn't it? Okay, okay, yeah, see, even them have gone up. These were £40. Let me show you my screen. Okay, these lights were £40, but they've gone up to £55.94 because people are probably buying them because they're good. Okay, so here we got little lights, but you can probably see this. The good thing about these is you can position them on your desk. So it's like, I think I've got one here. Hold your horses. Let me show you the one I've got. Okay, so I found the one I've got. There. So this is battery powered. But let me show you what kind of power it's got. So see how harsh that is there. If I go to my other camera, it's too bright. So straight away it's messed up how it looks. But if I was to do something like, or bounce it off the table. So now I'm bouncing it off the table. It's slightly different. And you can see, like, you don't wear glasses, so you'll be fine. But like, you'll have to find the right position for it. But because I've got lights set up, but that's kind of the power of it. So it's not massive. And you've got little tripods in the bottom. So you can actually put it on, like, just out the way and point it on your desk, which is what I'm showing you on there. And that is newer 2-pack portable, my mic on here, portable photography lighting kit, dimmable, so you can make it bright and, well, dimmable. Let me see. If packaging includes USB LED light panel with USB cable, and the good thing there is you have to use plugs if you're powering them by USB, because the ones I've got, I have to plug them, so I have to have like a big extension. So those would be good for £55.94. But I think you can find them cheaper than that. Let me see if I can do a search. So even they're new, they're £55.99. Oh, 1 minute, we got some for £35, but they're going to come all the way from another country, so you end up paying the postage. So it's, yeah. But that would be a good starter. I think for your setup, it would be nice because you're small enough to fit on your table, so they won't take up massive footprint on the floor, and they'll have enough power to give you that extra little bit of a pop if you're using the same camera. Brooks did 911. Grindelwald. Oh, that's from Harry Potter, isn't it? Grindelwald. This is Reddit. Drop your questions in there. I'll come to them in a second. Yes. So what will happen is with these lights, you'll have 2 add-ons on the front. Normally what I do is one I'll do orange, is 56 Kelvin or something, the numbers to them. But one I do orange and one I do blue. So then when you're looking at this, you've got orange, you've got blue, then you've got green. And it's like RGB in it. Orange, red, RGB, red, green, blue. Like, you know, if you're doing cinematic videos, they normally add 3 red, green, blue filters to make the video pop more. So with your videos, if you can balance the lighting, because right now there's no natural light coming in this room, all of this light's fake. So I can make it look how I want it to look. It's not doing it. It's not liking it live. But yes, so that light, Amazon one, would work out, I reckon. Because what you can do is, if you're not happy with it, because what sometimes happens, you have to be careful as well. The lights I've got are the same as these lights I'm showing you. But because the ones I got were made like 5 or 6 years ago, they were made in a different factory from like these are also newer lights, but because they're made in a different factory, what they're doing now is they're making them lighter and like thinner. So then that either means they're using different mechanisms inside. Let me show you a top down view of this. What they're doing is either making the lights, so you'll see these are LEDs here, but look how thick that light is. And look, I can put 2 batteries on this. So if I do that and then that, I don't need to have a wire going to it. And these batteries last ages. I've not charged these for ages. And you can plug these in without a cable, and you'll notice there the color of the desk changed as well. See, it's gone a bit orangey here, whereas the up one hasn't. So it's like depending on the camera you've got, it reacts differently to light as well. So that's something you'll notice.